When you need to provide a smooth transition between tile and lower floor coverings or finished concrete, the Schluter Reno-U profile is the perfect solution. Not only does Renu-U protect tile edges, the sloped surface eliminates trip hazards. The leading edge of the profile abuts the lower surface coverings. Certain sizes of the profile can be used to create transitions that comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA standards for accessible design. The profile is available in a variety of materials and finishes. All of these features make Renu-U a great choice for transitions from tile to lower surface coverings. We all know that planning is important with any tile installation. It's even more critical when working with profiles. It's the key to a successful project. In our demonstration, we will be installing tile adjacent to a lower surface covering. We have selected the tile and profiles and determined the overall layout. We will be using Renu-U to create a smooth transition between the two floor coverings. The Dialects KSA profile will be installed where the tile meets the walls to provide a movement joint. We selected the Renu-U size according to the thickness and format of the tile that will be used. In addition to tile setting tools, we will need to choose the proper tools to cut the profiles. This will depend on what material the profile is made of. For the Renu-U in aluminum, we will be using a chop saw or miter saw with a non-ferrous blade. If you will be using the stainless steel or brass Renu-U, it is best to use a variable speed angle grinder set to the lowest speed with the ProCut TSM cutting wheel. The ProCut TSM can also be used to cut aluminum profiles. Another option is to simply use a hacksaw with a bimetal blade. With the planning complete, let's prepare for installation. In our demonstration, the Renu-U profiles are installed directly over the concrete. The Schluter Ditra uncoupling membrane will be installed over the top of the profile anchoring legs. This will give us a flush transition from the profile to the concrete. The Dialects KSA profiles will be installed over top of the Ditra. This sequence may vary. It depends on your layout and installer preference. First, measure where the Renu-U profile will be installed. Then, transfer the measurement to the profile. Keep in mind that we must avoid any overlap of the profile anchoring legs, because this will interfere with the tile installation. We make miter cuts to produce a clean transition between the Renu-U profiles. Remember to always observe all safety instructions and standards. We cut the Renu-U using a miter saw with a non-ferrous blade. For best results, cut the profile slowly. An accurate cut ensures a clean transition. Then, file the cut end of the profile to remove any burrs. Dry fit the profiles. Now we can move on to the installation. Using a notched trowel, apply thin set mortar to the area where the Renu-U profiles will be installed. Fill the cavity beneath the sloped section of the profile with thin set mortar. Firmly press the anchoring leg of the profile into the thin set mortar and align. The next piece of Renu-U is installed the same way. Take care to align the profiles, paying close attention to the area where the profiles meet. Always remove any excess setting material immediately from the profile to avoid any damage to the finish. Install the Ditra over the area to be tiled, making sure to trowel thin set mortar over the profile anchoring legs. For instructions on how to install Schluter Ditra, please see the Ditra installation handbook and video. The Dialects KSA profiles are measured and cut. Install the Dialects KSA. Once the installation of the Renu-U, Ditra, and Dialects KSA is complete, we can set the tile. Fill the cut-back cavities in the Ditra with unmodified thin-set mortar, and comb additional mortar over the matting and Dialects KSA anchoring legs, using a notched trowel that is appropriate for the size of the tile. Solidly embed the tiles into the thin-set mortar, so that the tiled surface is flush with the surface of the profiles. The profiles should not be higher than the tiled surface, but rather up to approximately 1/32 of an inch or 1 millimeter lower. Set the tile to the Renu-U integrated joint spacer. This will provide a uniform grout joint. If you are using the Renu-U and Dialects KSA in stainless steel, there is no integrated joint spacer, so you'll need to leave a space of approximately 1/16 to 1/8 inch. Don't forget to clean any excess setting material immediately from the profile to avoid damaging the finish. We complete the installation by setting the remaining tiles. As you can see, the Renu-U profile is the perfect solution when you need to protect tile edges and provide smooth transitions to lower surface coverings.